Welcome back.
Big picture. Hello.
All right, Big Picture. This is a new year, new you, and behind the picture, we got a bunch of things planned for this year. We'll be interviewing some other people. This will not be a full episode or like a normal episode. It'll be a small mini episode just for the start of the school year and to get things going. But we have a bunch of things planned for the podcast
And such.
Let's get to the interviews.
Hi, today we're going to be interviewing Rory Colley, who's a 101 this year. Hey Rory,
Hi.
who leads the coffee shop this year?
This year, half of the year is mainly going to be the 101s, and then towards the second part of the year, we're going to open new positions for different parts of the school.
And how's the environment so far? Like, I heard you've been training. How's that going?
Pretty good. We kind of just all got to figure out how to work together a little better, just to figure out, like, how to be a healthy work environment.
So, Rory, what are you looking forward to when this opens?
I'm mainly just looking forward to having something as my first internship, to be a part of a group with my advisory and kind of just get to know them more instead of just having like class time. I get to know them sort of outside of class more.
Thank you so much for your time, Rory.
My name is Jordan Thomas, and I am a student here at the Lafayette Big Picture High School. I am in the 201 advisory. My advisor is Ethan, and some of my interests are playing video games and researching some of my niche interests, like architecture.
Hello, I am T. Gibson. I'm a 301 here at the Big Picture High School. My advisor is Greg Scott. Some of my hobbies include wood burning, singing, and playing video games. I also like making rap beats.
Hi, my name is Ian. I'm a 301, and my advisor is also Greg the Scott. Some of my interests are music and playing guitar. Rock on, man.
Some goals I have for this year are to be a little bit more productive, a little bit more in the moment instead of always trying to avoid my work. It's my second year at Big Picture, so I have learned the environment, and I know the people that to ask for help, and that everyone here wants to see me succeed.
So as a 301, I've learned what I guess you could say the work ethic is for the school. A lot of it is now personal qualities for me. Last year, I definitely struggled with sticking to one thing. One week I'd be at Loretto, next week I'd be at some music store in Manlius. So yeah, I really just need to get myself together and stick with one thing and follow through with it.
For my goals this year, personal goals, I do plan on teaching myself how to stay focused, not try to wander off and get off and start rambling about different things. I would also like to focus on work, my wood burning. Because my wood burning seems to be taking center stage in my life a lot more. Basically, my plan this year is just to work on myself and make sure I'm better for the community around me.
So this past September, we went on an overnight camping trip down in Tully. It's a yearly thing that Big Picture does. It was a very nice trip. It was nice getting to see everyone and kind of see how they act a little bit outside of school.
So this is my second year doing the overnight, and one thing I will take from it is that it's awesome that we get to do this even for a school. When I first went here, I didn't think I'm going to go camping with my advisor and I'm going to spend time with everybody and get to know them outside of school, even though it's still a part of it. I did get to bring my guitar. As I said before, I'm a music guy. I love playing. I got to share music with people and sing, and it was a great bonding experience, especially with the new freshman class. And the food was excellent. It was a spaghetti dinner. Thank you to Walt and the 401s and Wes and Bowden. You guys did an excellent job on that. And also, I love that we did a meeting with all of our advisories and our teachers, talking about how we evolved as a class and how we got better at things and how we get through things with each other. If somebody's struggling, we'll be able to pick that out and really be able to just bond with people. So it was an excellent experience, and I can't wait for next year.
This is my third overnight. The more and more these overnights happen, the more and more I am going to miss them. It is a bonding experience with everybody, including the teachers. I am really glad that Susan allowed me to bring my drum and rattles. I was able to share some of my culture, and I hope the more the year goes on, I hope the more and more I get to share with these people.
Hey there, this is Ian from the Big Picture Podcast, and today we got Ethan here. He's a new advisor here in the Big Picture School, and I got some questions for you.
And I've got some answers for you, Ian.
Alrighty. So, how did you get this job here at Big Picture?
Well, I got this job because fortunately I was hired. But the reason why I chose to come to Big Picture, I sought the opportunity to, is some may know that I am from Lafayette. I was born and raised and graduated from the Lafayette school system. And I had heard about Big Picture during my time as a student. And once I decided to become a social studies teacher, fortunately there was the opening for a social studies teacher at Big Picture. And after doing some investigation and speaking to people that have been, involved in Big Picture and realizing how much of a difference it can make. I myself struggled as a traditional student in a traditional setting. So being able to step into a school that was non-traditional, focused on real world learning, from what I've heard from past students that I've spoken to, that it made a positive impact on what they wanted to do, help them find their direction. It was just something I couldn't pass up. And, so I applied, got an interview, they chose me, and so now I'm here.
You took over the 201 advisory, so you're new to people, and that class, it's interesting because they know somewhat what they're doing, but you don't.
Yes. So actually, to pick off right from what you just said there, is that so this is not only my first time in a Big Picture setting, but this is my first job teaching in general, right? So there's a lot for me to learn. So stepping into a 201 advisory that's already been here for a year has been great because I've been actually able to rely on them a little bit to kind of guide me through this. Big Picture is all about the culture, and there's a lot of things that are very, unique to Big Picture, like when it comes to activities and, community circles and just like the symbolism of a lot of things. So they've been able to help me, and they've welcomed me really well with just guiding me to what it is to be a part of Big Picture. And just in general, I've only been here since the beginning of the school year, and I've loved every moment of it. Every single day I wake up and I get ready, I know that I made the right decision joining this school, and I hope that every single day in the future, continues to prove that true. So,
What are you looking forward to, man? You got Gateway this year. That's a big deal. Very rigorous. Got tough up, Buttercup. So,
yeah, honestly, what is there not to look forward to? We're so early in the year that there's a million things to look forward to. A couple of the general ones are just getting to know my advisory more, continuing to build that identity that we have. We're looking forward to the Gateway, which is going to be a lot of work, but I think we're going to get through it pretty well together. The workshop, getting through my first time teaching a U.S. history course with a great group of students that have proven to be amazing so far. Getting to know my coworkers, getting to fully immerse myself more into Big Picture, and then I don't know. It's really hard to put into words what you could be looking forward to this early when you've got so much inexperience, So I think this is a lot.
especially right now.
Especially right now.
Yeah. I don't think you were expecting to go camping with your class.
No.
I don't think you were.
No, going camping was not on my list of things that I thought I was going to be doing this early in my career. But again, it's more reasons why I know Big Picture is the right spot for me.
Well, thank you so much for taking time, I just appreciate you, man.
Ian, I appreciate you so much.
I appreciate you. Look at this man. Look at him. All right. Okay.
Whoa, those are great interviews, weren't they?
That was amazing, was it not?
If you want more like that, subscribe, hit that like button, call your mama, call your grandma, tell them all to subscribe to the Behind the Picture. We have a lot more planned for this year.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you guys on the other side of the frame.
Not even hitting it right. But, darn you, construction site. They want the smoke. They want the smoke.
Cause I'm got it on underneath. Cause I'm got it on.
Darn tootin'.